The Premier League may be on the verge of losing one Egyptian legend, but another has just announced himself in the most dramatic way possible. Omar Marmoush, Manchester City's 60 million January signing, delivered an unforgettable performance, scoring a stunning first half hat-trick in just 14 minutes against Newcastle, a player many questioned when City triggered his release clause from Eintracht Frankfurt. Marmoush has now silenced the doubters and sent a warning to the footballing world. He's here to take over. Manchester City came into this game under intense pressure. Their season has been far from the dominance we've come to expect from Pep Guardiola's side. They had just suffered a heartbreaking 3-2 defeat to Real Madrid in the Champions League, leaving their European hopes hanging by a thread. Guardiola himself admitted that his squad is no longer able to control possession like they once did, that they are struggling to match the physicality of their biggest rivals. And with Kevin De Bruyne and Bernardo Silva starting on the bench, many wondered how City would respond against a Newcastle side level on points with them before kick-off. But then Omar Marmoush happened. Right from the first whistle, he looked electric, hungry, determined to make a statement, and it didn't take long before he did just that. His first goal? A brilliant solo run, twisting and turning past defenders before calmly slotting it past the Newcastle goalkeeper. The second? A perfect example of his off-the-ball movement, drifting into space before smashing home a clinical finish. And the third? A stunning volley capping off one of the most ruthless first-half performances in Premier League history. The Etihad erupted. Fans couldn't believe what they were witnessing. A player who had yet to truly make his mark at City had just produced one of the best individual performances of the season. And with that, Manchester City stormed back into the top four, while Newcastle's dreams of a Champions League finish took a serious hit. But what does this mean for City going forward? With a must-win clash against Real Madrid looming, has Pep Guardiola just found his wild card? A player who can change the game, just as Riyad Mahrez once did in City's treble-winning campaign? Erling Haaland might be the face of this City squad, but if Marmoush continues this form, he could be their X-factor in the biggest games of the season. And beyond that, could we be witnessing the birth of the next great Egyptian star? With Mo Salah's future uncertain, there's a vacancy for a new King of Egypt in the Premier League. And if Omar Marmoush continues delivering performances like this, he might just be the man to claim the throne. One thing is certain, this is only the beginning. Omar Marmoush has arrived, and the footballing world better take notice.